This is the June farm tour. I'm going to try to do it a little more proper this time. So here we go. I think they're like 3 months old or something. I can't really remember. They should be laying eggs in the beginning of August, I think, ish. So, yeah, I don't know. Levi, easy. All right. Come on. This is the kids' tree house. We've kind of been working on it for a couple of years now. It's the tree house of horror. We've been adding on to it kind of, and it's like basically, you know, it was free because everything, just about everything, I mean, there's very little money in it. Everything was like, you know, repurposed, like that door, which is actually an awning for the other side. It used to be a hammock, you know, things like that. This year it should be getting proper stairs, a slide, and a sandbox. Stuck. That's the main shed where we, you know, hang out and keep tools and things like that, I guess. This is my main garden here. Well, that's the apple tree that I destroyed in that one video. It's putting on a ridiculous amount of apples right now. This is the most I've ever seen on this tree. It's the trellis. That's the bucket there that's going to go on top of that tomorrow, hopefully. This is my nectarine tree. It is 4 years old. It has a ton of fruit on it. Last year I had one that never actually fully developed. And as you can see, this one has lots of little babies on it. It's tiny. It's pretty exciting though. Okay, up here this is actually this first garden bed was where we had our onions and our garlic last year, and there's been garlic growing in it for a long time because it just keeps coming up, as you can see here on the edge. So now we're just kind of letting it grow in because there's a ton of things that grow in it. Over here though, we started a new garden because hopefully this will be the site of my greenhouse. We'll see. Garlic. We've been planting this from, you know, just our harvest from our previous years. So I don't really know what kind it is. And then I'll elaborate more on this in another video. This is the pet cemetery. with my grapes and asparagus. The vines are like also 4 years old, I think. I got them at the same time as the nectarine tree. I have 5 different varieties, and the asparagus we just got last week from my mother's neighbor, who has been growing them in his yard for a long time. So they're already sprouting, and hers are already sprouting, so it's pretty exciting. So I won't have to wait forever, hopefully. That little area of trees is going to be my fence posts. They're all black locust, very pretty, and when they're in bloom. Lawn ornament. This is another garden. This is where the pond is going to be. That little trail right there where the dog is going leads to a future campsite. Needs to be leveled out. I have leeks planted in here as well. This is going to be much bigger. We're actually going to have to move that garden, hopefully, and all these trees will come down as well. I'm really looking forward to that. Levi, come on! Levi! Oh, hello! Are you coming? A dead car. Random things that belong to other people. They look beautiful. Obviously this is a wood pile. There's a lot of neat things up in there. I'm gonna have kind of a road mode. But it doesn't go very far in. It's just too tall to do anything. But there's a lot more back there. One of these things I can maybe put up there. That's our storage shed, that white trailer thingy. Stuff full of junk. I'm not a hoarder, I collect. I like to tell myself. This is the barn where the tractors sleep. I suspect at least one black cat. I don't know. Look, corn, you can see them. All these sunflowers kind of sprouted up because, like a dummy, last year I had a head of one of my sunflowers that rotted, kind of. So I threw it in the compost, and we spread the compost before we planted. But there's like a ton of them, so we've decided just to let them grow because I think they'll be pretty. They're like huge, so. They're my favorite. Tomatoes. 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 My peppers look really sad, even though I started them 2.5 months ago inside. Lots of weeds. All my peas are dying. I don't know what in the hell I'm doing wrong. It's very frustrating. This happens to me every year. That's the 2012 party barge. Built in 2009, never been used for anything except for partying. Now it just kind of sits there attached to the shed. But that's fine, I suppose. It's fun. Alright. Ta-da!